Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long boys blues, 1975. Using girls on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends used to bug. Long boys blues, 1975.
This is Shao-lin's Road on the Sinclair ZX Spectrum, released by The Edge in 1986 and based on the arcade game of the same name released by Konami in 1985, the 22nd most popular arcade game of that year, according to Wikipedia. This was released on the Amstrad Spectrum and the Commodore 64. I have no idea what the Amstrad and Commodore versions look like, but I do remember this getting pretty decent reviews in, I guess, was it your Sinclair and Sinclair users, saying it was a really fun and excellent port of the arcade game with great graphics. It's 48K only, as you can hear. To be fair, that's not the worst 48K music. That's actually pretty good. That I've ever heard. Look up the arcade poster and the box art for it, because it's weird, right? So they've tried to obviously make you look like Bruce Lee, but then to not make you look like Bruce Lee and a bit more Western, they've given you a massive Tom Selleck stash. Seriously, look it up. Anyway, in the arcade, where it's got a number of names, it's also called Kicker. You play a character called Wamp U, or Kicker in the version called Kicker, or Chin in the home micros, and you've just mastered the Chin style of Shao-lin. And then you get trapped in a temple and by triads, because of course, and you have to clear each screen of a certain number of enemies. I've seen the arcade, I played it on main, this is where I get confused. They just seem to keep spawning, so I don't know if it's a question of clear them really quickly or there's a certain number and they pop in like that over a period of time. Anyway, the keys are queue up, you can't define them, loses points for that, also loses points for the god-awful title screen. Yeah, queue up, A down, I left, P right, don't like having a gap between. Why have you got a gap between left and right? That's clearly, I don't know, that's stupid. That's not just a pet peeve of mine, that's a pet peeve of a lot of people's. M is far and you've only got kick. Right, it's got, I think that weird beep is the actual music. That means nothing to you, either that or I'm going insane. Right, 5, so here we go. Nice, look at the top, me at the left and all that is, top, player 1, see all those, dots and stuff, that's my number of lives. Beneath that, where it says damage, right, it says 1, 2, 3 and out. So, you get damage 3 times and then you lose a life. Why didn't they just give you a friggin' health bar? I mean, I know it does that in the arcade. Oh yeah, and you trap them and they lose stuff, which then you can use as weapons and stuff, like football there. There's a, I don't know, that's just for points, that frisbee. It's not frisbee, I don't know what it is. So presumably, look, that thing I kicked is still going. So I'm assuming a certain number of points and you basically get a life. Now, there isn't a massive amount of, oh yeah, and then if you catch stuff, you fire lasers. That weird circular thing you see flashing in front of a door is, I think it's like magic, and it means they're about to, magic triads really, about to, spawn into the game. Now you got up, like that, and then you just press down, and you go down, and then you press down char. So, I mean, right, when you face the other way, because look, I'm on damage 1 now, it means one of them has managed to track you. Look, thing is, I'm right in front of the door, so don't stay in front of the doors, because stuff will spawn. You can move a little bit from left to right. So yeah, obviously watch your door. I guess kind of, like that. Don't be in front of a door, because the spawnage will affect you. It's the Guinness harp there. It's not the Guinness harp. Yeah, it's alright graphics for 1986. Well, no, it's not. That's 4 years into Spectrum's life. Did those two blokes there even have trousers on? Even have pants on? Right, I want that. Don't. Oh, I'm in front of the door. I've cleared the stage, and it says guts. So yeah, you know what? It's alright graphics. Oh, I slipped off I then because it decided to, and went to O, because that's what you would do, because every other fucking game at this point had O left, P right, or would let you define the keys. Points off for that. Alright graphics, lack of attribute class, alright sound effects, overly complicated health system, but that's the arcade's fault. Oh yeah. If you what? Do I have 1 life? 3 strikes and I'm out 1 life. Oh, well, that's not cricket. I do not like that. So those things above where it says player 1, what are they? 1 disappeared when I appeared then. Or am I pissing through lives? Let's get a Guinness heart. A lot quicker than I thought, or health than I thought it was. That's not fair. That's a cheap kill. I'm guessing it does that in the arcade. One thing I will say is the controls are sluggish as fuck. They are absolutely slug balls. So look, people spawning. See, I'm already on 3. So if I get out, let's see if I game over. Because then that's just stupidly hard for the sake of being stupidly hard. And see what I mean about them constantly popping in? No. Also, when you jump between stages, you're slower than a second-class railway ticket. So there's a gap, and then you press down, but then the gap's gone. And look, when lots of people appear like that, your chances of getting there safely are, well, diminished. Basically, otherwise known as being an arcade game with a challenge, but these god-awful sluggish controls aren't helping me. See, I couldn't turn around quickly enough. And it wouldn't let me kick my football at them. These controls are really sluggish. I don't want to sound like, oh, look at me, finding excuses and blaming my tools. And your mileage may vary, but oh no, I just shot lasers out of my chest and my back. These controls are just, they're sluggish. Did I mention they're sluggish? Because they're sluggish. Now, presumably the Shao-lin style, or Shao-lin style, of Chin, also my name, is, well, 1 kick. That's it. And no blocking. Come here! Thank fuck. I haven't got time. I'll have to, oh, guts! I'm assuming it says that in the arcade. No idea why. There must be a million other things he can say. I know the goofy looking motherfucker with the stupid hair there is unbelievably difficult to twat. And he will jump between stages a lot more than the other ones. No, you don't. Oh look, I can jump too. No, you don't. Always. What's that thing? And why is it not doing anything? And where's the bird this feather came from? Do you know what? This is not a bad, I'll have you, bad conversion. You know, it's an accurate representation of the arcade. It's just these controls are sluggish. No, you don't. Why a foo? Look at that. Yeah, really sluggish. If they just sorted that out. And also not having a gap between left and right would be nice. I mean, what numpty thought that was a good idea? In his heart. I want to see anyone damaged. No, that was... Move! I'm running away from the baby looking dude because I have yet, in a quick practice game, been able to twat him. Apart from when he was jumping between, you know, levels, which is unbelievably precise. They don't... See? Oh, and as soon as you hit them, they knock you the other way. So then you just basically are in for a pasting. I'm assuming that's in the arcade, but it's fucking annoying. Oh! That's it. 1 life. That's it. 1 life. 1 more go. Do you know what? I do not know how this got such good reviews with controls as sloppy and as sluggish as this. And I'm guessing its source material is probably pretty irritating as well. That was on me. I was pressing the wrong button. So don't keep moving. You can, yeah, what a fucking amazing martial art this is. I think I can hit them when they're flashing. Yeah, look. And it gives me points. Yeah, I only have 1 kick, no blocks, and I can't move while I'm kicking. What's Shao-lin? Shao-lin? Yeah, again. I know, God knows, 30 years ago or whatever, plus years ago, but... Look at the majestic glory of Renegade and stuff. Look at the controls in that. Come on, come on. And what is that? So what is it? What did I do to piss the triads off? I love you. Oh. No, he's still in there. So what are the things above the damage 1, 2 out? 1, 2, 3 out? I don't know. Got football. Got milk. No, I wasted my... Look, see, there was no one around me, but I faced the other way, which means I obviously took a hit, even though there was no one around me. Yeah. Time has not been kind to you, my friend. And you'll think there was a liar. Guts. I don't know, maybe he likes hot sauce. No, you don't. God, he's determined to get me, isn't he? Ooh! Wait, that kills me. Just gonna stay in front of the door and keep kicking. Oh no, my bad. See? Sluggish, slow. Chin. So if your kid comes back from school one day and says, "Oh, the kids, they're learning Chin Shao-lin. I want to learn Chin Shao-lin." Tell them to fuck off. It's useless. What was that? Oh, see, now I'm still going. But now I got, see, because you get knocked, do you know what? Shao-lin's Road on the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. I'd love to know what you think, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say I played it. Now you don't have to. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.